Hello friends, welcome back to Yarn Yappin, the series where I yap about yarn. I'm Jordan, if you're new here. I wanted to yap about some Halloween yarns today, specifically my Halloween hand-dyed yarns that launched September 6th. Oopsies, I'm a little bit behind, but when I'm leading up to a yarn launch, YouTube's going on the back burner, all right? This is a one-man show, a sweaty one-man show. If you see me getting a little sweaty over here, shh, it's hot out, it's humid out. I can't have the AC running because it's like wah in the background. Anyways, when I'm leading up to a yarn launch, I don't have time to film for YouTube. I have too much shit going on. So if you're not following me on Instagram, now would be a great time. JackassCollective is my handle there. There's always countdowns, colorway sneak peeks. If I'm restocking a color, a staple colorway, that's all on Instagram. YouTube gets not a lot of that. So if you missed the yarn launch, that's what you get for not following me on Instagram. So you better go. Anyways, I wanted to show you these yarns really quick. There's a couple colors that sold out already. Oops, my bad. But again, that's what you get for not following me on Instagram. Let me show you these really quick. This doesn't need to be long. Like, I'm gonna try and keep this short. I say this every time, and I've never once kept it short. So, rapid fire. This is Terrified. This is the new sock base. We were talking about me carrying some consistent yarn bases, being a proper business here. And this is 80% superwash BFL. BFL is blue-faced Leicester. It's a breed of sheep. It's a little bit more of a sturdier, toothier wool, and I don't want you to get scared by toothier because a lot of people associate toothy wool with scratchy, uncomfortable wool. This is soft as hell, all right? It's just a little bit more durable than your standard merino sock yarn. We love a merino sock yarn. We've talked about it before. This is not a hate account for merino. It's just not my favorite, and I don't want to stock merino, so I stock her instead. Anyways, 80% superwash BFL, 20% nylon. This is Terrified. This was inspired by one of my favorite like tacky Halloween t-shirts. It features a lot of like inky purples, some navies, a classic JackassCollective neon green, and then I really wanted to play around with speckling with this, and contrast speckles are really scary to do because color theory, if you mix complementary colors together, which in this case is the red and the green, they're supposed to mix together and make brown. Like, that's color theory. So it's really scary to do that, but it turned out so cool, and I'm really happy with how these turned out. Terrified. There's two, I think there's a couple of these in stock. There is some Terrified left in stock. There is not any Potion left in stock. This is Potion. Again, same sock base. This was actually a colorway that I did on some fiber that I spun for myself. The bead spin that I did. If you saw that on TikTok, I think it was on TikTok and Instagram. I did a spin with some beads in it. That was the colorway that I did on the fiber. And I'm kind of learning how to translate from fiber to yarn. It's very different dyeing them. It's not very different, but it's different dyeing them. And this came out a little bit less saturated than the fiber did, but it's still so cool. Like, I still love it. This has some very light pinks, some very baby pastel pinks, some more pastel lavenders, blues, periwinkles. There's kind of like a magenta pink in there. There's so much going on in this. Tons of greens. We've got neon greens. We've got more like chartreusey, yellowy greens. There's some teal blues, some more navy blues. Like, Potion has a lot going on. She is that bitch. But it just reminds me of like a witch's cauldron, like making a potion with all these like gorgeous jewel-toned ingredients. That was the vision with her. And I love this. I love how this turned out. Not as saturated as the fiber, but that's okay. I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to do dyeing math, and math is my least favorite part of anything. But next, actually I'll show you more of the last sock. Don't ask me why these skeins are different. This is Snot Rocket. You've seen Snot Rocket many a times. This is the same BFL nylon base, and it's a neon green. This is a staple in the store, Snot Rocket. Clearly I'm a green bitch, and Snot Rocket, you guys have seen this before, I believe, on many different bases. It's a green that I love, and she will be sticking around. This is Snot Rocket on the new Kid Silk mohair base. This is 30% Kid Silk mohair, 30% silk. If you don't know what Kid Silk is, or If you don't know what kid mohair is, did I say that wrong? 70% kid mohair, 30% silk. I think I said that wrong. If you don't know what kid mohair is, it just means younger mohair goats. Younger Angora goats. I'm losing it. My brain's starting to melt a little bit. Kid mohair is younger Angora goats. Angora goats make mohair. I'm losing it. It's just like a softer mohair. Kid mohair is softer. Anyways, Snot Rocket. There's some minis in the store and there's some 50-gram skeins. Let's talk about Radioactive because I'm obsessed. So this is a new colorway. It came out with the Halloween launch, but I'm gonna keep her around because, oh, this is basically all of the green dyes I have in one pan, and it's stunning. Again, this is on the Kid Silk Mohair base. I did a very small wholesale order for this launch. It's very expensive, all right, let me tell you. It's not very professional of me to, you know, break the fourth wall or whatever the saying is, but it's expensive. It's an expensive upfront cost. So I had to kind of pick and choose how many colors I did on what bases. I would love to see this on a sock base in the future. Radioactive is gonna stick around because I love this. This is my favorite neon lime greens. There's more of a, again, that chartreusey kind of green. There's some like swampier, but somehow still neon greens in here. Radioactive is that bitch. And I also will introduce you to Radioactive mohair locks. If you remember from my entwined market haul that I vended at in Victoria, I bought some beautiful mohair locks from a farm in Qualicum Beach. Qualicum Beach is in Nanaimo, British Columbia. It's on Vancouver Island. These were so fun to dye. These are stunning. So again, this is the same Radioactive colorway, just on some mohair locks. I'm keeping some of these for myself and I will be spinning them, obviously. I was just kind of playing around one day and I was like, I have an extra pan that's free, like I might as well do some locks, see how they turn out. It was so fun. I want to keep locks in the store forever. So if you're a spinner and you like locks, I have some and they're cute, dare I say. I guess I'll show you the other locks. These are called Bloodlust. This is just some like cherry reds, more like kind of pinky, purpley reds. And how would I describe that color? Like rustier reds. It's a lot of different kind of tones of red. This was the first batch I did. Didn't turn out at all how I was planning it to, but I learned a lot and they're still cool as hell. And they're like red, so they kind of went with the Halloween theme. So happy with how these turned out. I'm talking really fast because I'm trying to keep it quick. I'm sorry. She's yapping. That's what the series is about. What have we looked at so far? This, everything. Did we talk? Yeah, we talked about Snot Rocket. And, oh, I guess we'll go back to Radioactive. These were not from the Halloween launch specifically, but this is Radioactive on a wool mohair base, and you can kind of see those colors looking all stunning, gorgeous. There's a couple of these left in the shop, and again, this is the colorway I want to keep around. I might actually keep these for myself, so. Last but not least is Choold. We have Choold mohair back in stock. This colorway I did, when did I last do this? My last shop update, whenever that was, maybe earlier in the summer. Couldn't tell you when it was. I'm not good with dates. I did some Choold mohair and that shit sold out so fast. There's still some left, obviously. Same Kid Silk mohair base, 70% kid mohair, 30% silk. Said it correctly that time. This is just this like deep sapphire blue that I've been obsessed with lately. Choold is a staple colorway. Love her. She will be back eventually. I will be getting her on some sock base for you guys because I just love this color. I love it. I love it. I'm winded. This video was under 10 minutes, surprisingly. Not edited. This is under 10 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. That was the Halloween yarns. That was the launch. Thank you for coming along on that rapid fire journey with me. These are the yarns that I did for Halloween and I had so much fun dyeing them. And again, if you didn't see them on Instagram, brother, you're missing out. You gotta go follow me there. Also my TikTok, I suck at posting on TikTok. I really don't like opening the app it's brain rotting and I don't want to be there. But follow me on TikTok, Instagram. You can obviously shop these yarns, JackassCollective.ca. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, I need to show you guys. Wait, oh, damn it, I can never shut up. Again, if you're not following me on Instagram, I was showing this off over there. This was a little crochet piece that I did with some Hobie Dahlia Halloween from last year. I think they brought the colors back, but this is 100% cotton. And I just did like a contrast spiral. So the main body of the sweater is a spiral stitch, and then I just did some striped sleeves with the contrasting colors. I love how this turned out. If you saw on Instagram, I wasn't sure if I was gonna frog this and just start over, but I'm glad I didn't. The drape of it is beautiful. And this is in the shop. I was gonna keep it for myself, but I need to be realistic about how many crochet pieces, how many knit pieces I have, how many purple and green specifically handmade items I have in my wardrobe. And I think I need to let this one go. So it's in the shop, and that's all. Now I'm actually done. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Again, you can shop JackassCollective.ca, and thank you for watching.